Today, on Be Something Wonderful, only who you are right now is real. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. One of you reached out to say, Tom, the struggle is real. I've been doing the techniques and processes and what I believe living in my end of my wish fulfilled, but nothing is changing. Nothing is moving. I get hopeful, right? I build up my hopes, and then nothing seems to be changing. Well, guys, we're going to talk about this today and more. Remember that the struggle isn't real, but you are, right? And so if you say there's a struggle, then that becomes your life experience. Much like we talked about the reality mirror, and when you're standing in front of a physical mirror in your home, right? Remember, the reflection in that mirror, if you're real, the reflection's real. But the reflection is not what it seems. What seems to be a struggle to you are your assumptions and beliefs that it's a struggle. Creating a reality where you're asking, where is it? When is it going to manifest? Why hasn't it changed? And that's created by who you are here and now. You are the only reality. Who you are is the only thing that's real. That's what I want to show you today and more. Only who you are right now is real or reality. I am. So if you declare that as your experience, you create that as your entire experience of reality as reality. There's no reality outside of you. So what you describe, the story you tell about your life and who you are, becomes your entire life experience, right? Not who you were yesterday, not even a moment ago. Who you are right now is real or reality. I am. Not who you're trying and hoping to become tomorrow or in the future, where you have hope and then it's false hope, nothing happened. That's not who you are, it's who you are right now. It's not even the version of you that you're imagining and assuming and affirming to manifest in that imaginary future. That's not even who you are. It's who you are right now. That's not even real. Who you are right now is the only reality. Do you see this? These are all ideas of who you could be or what it might be or what you believe it was. But it's who you are right now that can create your entire life experience, past, present, and future. So it's who you are being right now. This is the you that manifests your entire life experience, past, present, and future. I am. There is no reality outside of you. So, and remember, sometimes we feel we get up, we start getting hopeful, believing we're on the way. But on the way to what? You're not on the way. You are the way, right? We get this idea that I'm on the way. I'm leaving the past in hopes of a better future, right? So I'm on the way, but you're not. You are the way. That's why the ancients said, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. Jesus as your I am awareness. You are reality. That's what they're saying. I am reality. I am all that is. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. You're not on the way. I am the way. I am is the only way. Here and now, it's the only thing that's real. The you right now, right here, is manifesting your entire life experience. Not the techniques and processes. Not even the imaginary scene or that imaginal scene that you think. It's you right now who you say you are. Create your entire life experience. The question is, are you announcing and declaring, here I am? Like Moses answering God, here I am. Or are you asking, where is it? Why hasn't it manifested? When will it manifest? What am I doing wrong? What do I do now? What version are you manifesting and being here and now? Because that's your entire life experience. So, processes and techniques, just to remind you, don't manifest anything. They have no power by themselves, right? Bashar calls them permission slips, like a placebo, that we believe in them, and then we can create, through that belief, we want to manifest and create our reality. But remember, it's you. You're the power behind it, right? They are only as powerful as you are. Hear it again. Those processes and techniques are only as powerful as you are, and you are all power. So if that all-powerful you is asking, where is it? Why hasn't it manifested? What am I doing wrong? Then that's the reality you created. It doesn't matter how many processes and techniques you do. As I've often said, the power of a process and technique is for you to choose what part of all that is, what part of all that you are that you want to experience next. It's like a tool for you to focus on that version or reality that you want to experience here and now. So if you feel powerless and that nothing is working or manifesting, as I had this discussion with one of you, that is the experience of reality that you're manifesting, right? You create and manifest the experience of all those techniques and processes, the YouTube channels and the teachers and books giving you false hope, right? You want and desire to be that new version of you and manifest that new dream life. And you say, I've tried, but nothing works. It's been a long time. Months have gone by. And you say, all those, in this discussion, this particular creator said, all of those techniques and processes, all of the YouTube channels that I watch, including yours, and the teachers and the books, they just give you false hope. No, you do. You're creating all of that. Right? You want desire to be that new version, to manifest that dream life. And you say, I've tried, but nothing works. Nothing is changing. It's been a long time. This is powerful. So remember, there's only one power. I am. It's the absolute power of all that is, existence itself. That's why God said to Moses, I am that I am. I am that one source. I am that one power. I am that one cause. I am that one substance that creates and manifests it all. I am it. That is the power that you are. You are that power. I am that I am. I am that power, that absolute power. That's my true identity. But when you do processes and techniques with the hope of trying to change or alter or influence a reality out there, circumstances of people, events, and things, and changing emotions of thoughts and feelings. Tom, what do I do when I'm triggered? What do I do with intrusive thoughts? What do I do with intrusive circumstances? You keep calling things intrusive, then you create a reality where things are intruding on you. Nothing can intrude on I am. You're source. You're the creator. You're all of it. You can create that experience. You create a reality and experience of false hope, waiting and hoping for reality to change, something to change out there, something to give. Something's got to give. And it never gives because you're not accepting yourself as that absolute source and reality and creator and standing in that. Right? God can't give you what you don't give yourself. You can't give you what you deny yourself. You can only deny yourself. As Neville Goddard said, because of your belief in external things, you think power into them by transferring the power that you are to the external thing. And that creates false hope. You're transferring that power that you are to the processes and techniques, to the reality that appears out there, to the people, events, and circumstances, to the changing thoughts and feelings. You're giving them power. You're transferring the power that you are to all of those circumstances. That's why they don't matter, because they're powerless. They don't have any power. They only have the power that you give them. Whew. That's powerful. The scene at the pool, at the Chosen. Very powerful here. It fits. So I'm gonna cast my net again. I want you to cast your net again. Remember, we're in the new now moment. See it again from a new perspective. If you haven't watched this scene, Google it. Scene at the pool, The Chosen. It's a short scene. It's so powerful. It's everything. It's the greatest metaphysical lesson out there right now. The paralyzed man says, I've tried. I've tried. Jesus, your I am awareness saying, do you want to be healed? Do you want to be whole? Do you want to be fulfilled? Do you want to live that dream life now? Do you want to be that person that you've always dreamed to be? And the paralyzed man goes, I've tried. Remember the paralyzed man, you're feeling paralyzed by the circumstances and conditions. You're feeling numb to everything. You're losing faith and hope. And just telling the story of how things are just not working out. Right, as this paralyzed man tells the story of people walking over him as he waited for the pool waters to get stirred up. Even when I get close, people push me away and walk over me. This is what he was saying. But Jesus answers him, as your I am awareness of being, the metaphysical meaning of Jesus Christ. I've tried, says the paralyzed man. Jesus, looking at him, for a long time, I know. For a long time, the idea of time, linear time. Right? You create a past where it's been a long time. You create that right now through this current focus, through this current awareness, through the real you right now. You create that. And Jesus says, you don't want false hope again. I understand. Yeah, you don't want false hope again, but you're creating that false hope. But Jesus says, but this pool, it does nothing for you. It means nothing. And you know it. But you're still here. Why? Well, you know it. Right? You know the doing and the trying and the struggling doesn't work. And asking why, where, when, how, and do I shift and manifest my dream life doesn't work. It just keeps you paralyzed in the same unwanted reality. Yet you continue to tell that story of non-fulfillment and unworthiness and feeling trapped or stuck. You're still here. Jesus, your I am awareness. Why? Because I do not know myself as source, because I don't know myself as the creator, because I don't know myself as all that is, as the one and only reality. That's why the paralyzed man answers, I don't know. I don't know, meaning I don't know myself as source. I don't know myself as the creator. I don't know myself as all that is. That's why he said, I don't know. But Jesus says, and you know it. Yeah, we know that the processes and techniques don't work. We know that complaining about it and creating this idea that there's an unwanted reality out there, that I'm not fulfilled yet, we know that that doesn't work. But we don't know ourselves. I don't know. I don't know myself as creator. I don't know myself as source. I don't know myself as all that is. Because if I did, I'd be creating the life of my dreams here and now. So, Jesus, your I am, says to him directly, and I've talked about this scene so many times, I love it. You don't need this pool. Stop transferring the power that you are to the techniques and processes and circumstances that haven't appeared to change. Stop transferring that power. You only need me, Jesus, your I am awareness. You only need your own awareness of being. I am, the version of you right now. That's what's real. That's reality. Right now. Your higher self is you right now. There's no separation. Don't wait until you go to bed tonight and get a state and kin to sleep. Right now declare it. Who are you? Who are you aware and conscious of being? Is what is real for you. That's what's real for you. That's what your reality is. Who and what you're conscious of being right now. How you experience yourself right now, here and now, creates and manifests your entire life experience in every moment, past, present, and future, across the board. Everything and everyone else is irrelevant. Hear it again. Everything. But Tom, but what about this? But what about that? What about intrusive thoughts? What about these circumstances? What about this job I don't like? I have to go to it every day. What about this chronic health issue? Or serious health issue? Or this appearance that I don't like and I have to keep seeing in the mirror? Everything and everyone else is irrelevant. You get to decide it right now. It changes everything. Your reality. And there is no other. Right? You are God and there is no other. Only who you are right now is real. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to check out the Tom Kearin YouTube channel. That's our other YouTube channel, also a cool channel. That you can find us there at the Tom Kearin, Kearin. That's on YouTube. We're going to have another big video there this morning as well. And there's lots of content now. Dozens and dozens of videos on that channel. And later this month, we're going to have our 4th live event on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. There's also dozens and dozens of videos and content on that channel. And we're going to have new content coming out in that channel as well, in addition to the live streams. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.